Hey friends, it's your girl T, and I am back today with a good old-fashioned product review. This is the Hairveda Methi Sativa set. It's a two-step, kind of like the Aflagy two-step protein and then moisturizing conditioner situation. But this one's a lot more natural and it's from a black-owned business because I would imagine Aflagy is not black-owned. I guess hauled this a few months back when I was just showing you guys some stuff that I picked up that I absolutely did not need. Step one is the deep protein mask, and then step two is the moisture restorative conditioning milk. I use this on my most recent wash day, so since some of you guys asked me to actually review specifically this when I had hauled all that stuff, I figured I would do it. Obviously, let's start with step one, which is the protein mask. The instructions say to apply Methi Sativa tea step 1 to hair and leave on 5 to 15 minutes under a plastic cap. Heating is not necessary. I disagreed. I have a thing where if I don't apply heat with my deep conditioner, I feel like it doesn't count. So I will always use either just my hooded dryer or my hot head cap. Even as a kid, my mom would always make me wear the heating cap with our deep conditioner every time we wash my hair, so it's just like ingrained in me. I can't not do it. I applied this one to my hair, freshly washed of course. Since I knew I was going to be sitting under my hooded dryer, I did try to position my hair kind of more toward the top of my head with the little buns, the little bantu knots, whatever you want to call them, so that they would all be very well exposed to the heat rather than leaving them hanging. And then I, of course, covered my hair with the plastic cap and sat under my hooded dryer for about 20-25 minutes. After getting out from under the dryer, I thought my hair felt pretty good. It didn't feel any particular way. It didn't feel hard. It didn't feel extraordinarily soft. It felt about as good as it does with any, decent deep conditioner does. Then I went ahead and rinsed and then put in the step 2, which is the conditioning milk, and the instructions for this one say after step 1 is rinsed, apply step 2 restorative conditioner to hair, leave on for 10 minutes under a plastic cap, then rinse well. Dry and style as something I can't see because the label is rubbing off a little bit. We recommend air drying, which is what I do anyway. With the moisturizing conditioner, I ended up applying that one, and I knew I needed to run out because I had to take the dog to the dog park because she was getting a little stir crazy and she just needed some exercise. Don't we all? So with that one, what I ended up doing was I put on my hot head cap since I wanted to do a few things around the house as I was getting ready to take the dog out. Had the hot head on for about 20 minutes, and I have done a review on the hot head cap in case you want to check it out. And then I just threw a turban on top of that to be able to take the dog to the park, and we were there for maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, and once we got home, I rinsed my hair. I would say compared to the protein conditioner, I was much less impressed with this. I didn't feel like my hair felt particularly softer or anything or different from how it felt after the protein one. I feel like, quite honestly, I probably could have stopped with this one and didn't really need to do a step 2, especially since I really hate getting in and getting out of the shower over and over on wash day. And with this, I had to get into the shower a total of 3 times because there was getting in to wash my hair, getting in to rinse this out, and then getting in again to rinse this out. I am all the way not here for that. And I had detangled my hair prior to my wash day, as I always do, and I know for a fact that I have some significant matted pieces in my hair right now that I just did not have the time or the patience to deal with. And those only came about after rinsing this out. So I don't know that I can say this helped to create new tangles in my hair, but as far as I can tell, they weren't there before. I'm pretty well acquainted with when my hair is detangled and when it's not. And I have to say my hair actually felt like it had new tangles after rinsing this, which is bizarre because it's a moisturizing conditioner. I don't understand that at all. Maybe it is my fault. I don't want to blame this, but that is unusual at the same time. Overall, I would say if you're looking for a 2-step process but you don't want to use the Aflagy, I would recommend this over that simply because it's got much better ingredients. It's got black tea in it, which I used to do black tea rinses in year 1, but along with getting in and out of the shower over and over, it was just one of those things that was just taking up too much time and simply was not worth it for me. I didn't really notice much of a difference. Nonetheless, I still would recommend this over Aflagy, which I have tried once before. I don't know if this would be considered as hardcore a protein treatment, but unless your hair is really, really super duper damaged, in which case you might just need a cut anyway, no tea, no shade, this will probably suit you just fine. And for me, rather than doing this as a 2-step, I'm probably just going to use these separately until they're all gone. Quite frankly, I used quite a bit of both of them. So I would say I probably only have one more use left in this one because I don't know if you guys can see, but it's down to about here. So I used about half of it on just one use. They smell pretty good. They've got kind of an artificial fruity kind of smell. It's nothing offensive or overpowering. It's slightly young, but you know, I didn't mind it too much. I thought it smelled relatively nice. I think for me, I'm going to go ahead and use these separately until they're all gone though. Like with this one, this is great because it's a good to go, don't need to add anything to it, protein treatment / regular deep conditioner, because I use protein conditioners on a regular basis, so that hardcore protein treatments just never really are necessary because I'm constantly maintaining the strength of my hair by doing low-level protein treatments. And then for this one, I'm probably going to use this one and just add my Green Beauty hydrolyzed wheat protein to it, so that if I decide to use this as my deep conditioner, I'm still getting the benefit of having some hydrolyzed protein in there. This one's kind of interesting because I noticed it has lactic acid in the ingredients, and I don't know that I've ever used a hair product that has lactic acid. Lactic acid is great for skin. I've never used it for hair, so that does intrigue me. I am curious to continue trying this to make sure that the new tangles I experienced were definitely my own fault and not the conditioners, hopefully. And I do also like that these are infused with tea because, you know, things with caffeine like green tea or black tea help to block the DHT, which is the testosterone that causes hair shedding. So that's the whole kind of abridged version of the science behind using black tea to reduce hair shedding. It's blocking that DHT. As I said, I didn't see a huge difference when I was doing full-on black tea rinses in year 1 back in 2010 when I was actually first trying to grow my hair. But at that time, I was also still using comb. So who knows, maybe if I were to reincorporate black tea into my hair routine, I would notice the difference now that I finger detangle exclusively and lose less hair overall anyway because of the finger detangling. So maybe it will be more beneficial for me to try to revisit this, who knows. That's it for this one, but thanks for watching and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.
That's a nappy-headed hose there, I'm gonna tell you that now.